This video will go through the steps required to set up a Coleman Tenaya Lake tent. The first step is to lay out a ground sheet to protect the base of the tent. Once the ground sheet is down, take the tent out of the case, note the instructions on the inside. Proceed to unroll the tent. Inside you will find a bag of pegs, the wall divider, the fly. You can set all of those aside for now. There'll be a large bag of poles, a small doormat, and a bag of poles for the roof that are attached to the tent. Do not remove that bag as I am doing here. Spread out the tent and locate the door so you can orient it the direction you wish. The door is located on the side opposite of the circular Coleman logo. Stake down each corner, the closet, and in the middle. Next you need to install the roof poles. I made an error earlier in the process and removed the hub from the tent, so it took me a little bit longer to get it all organized. When connecting the roof poles, I found it was important to connect the pole to the bracket at the edges before doing the clips. I did it the other way around and I had to release some of the clips in order to get the poles into the brackets at the edge. Now it is time to get the wall poles out of their bag and constructed. You do this by just attaching the ends together. Once all of the metal poles are constructed, you may begin to insert them into the brackets to hold the tent up. Begin with the middle of the tent, which is the brackets and poles marked with orange tape. Then proceed to insert the poles on each of the four corners. Here my daughter is attaching the clip on the middle of the pole. This needs to be done for each of the vertical poles. For the door, you start with the vertical pole on the left. I had a bit of trouble getting it to insert at the top. It was very tight and I found I had to bend the pole out in order to get it to insert in the top. The pole for the outside of the door was a bit easier. You start it at the top and then insert it around, and there's a zipper that you undo at the bottom to be able to connect it. When setting up the closet, you take the closet poles and insert them on the pin on the loop at the corner of the closet. Attach the fly using the Velcro straps and the hooks on each corner. It is easier if you have two people to lift it over the top of the tent. For wind resistance, it is very important that you use all of the tie downs to hold the tent down. Overall, I think we will be quite happy with this tent. This was the very first time we set it up, and it only took about 30 to 45 minutes. I think once we streamline the process, it'll be very easy to set up. I do recommend some sort of seam sealer. This is the type I used. It will help prevent any leakages on the seams in the corners. Thanks for watching, and keep an eye out for my full review after our first camping trip.